Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio in the dark. We are having some power problems, as was expected. It's no real surprise. Let's go ahead and get that so we can get a little bit of light here. Yeah, totally expected. Nothing surprising here. But we never got the coal infrastructure up and running when we were doing this work. So let's just see, is that going to fit? That is going to fit beautifully. I spaced that out in like episode 2, if you recall. Very, very, very nice. Okay, so that should give us our full stack of power stuff. We're going to need a red belt in order to feed all of those, if I recall correctly. So let's go ahead and get the upgrade planner going on that. And we need to get our coal buffer set back up. Now, I made a blueprint. I'm not optimistic that it's going to fit. Yeah, no, it's not. I would like to have it still. Maybe we can do something with it, like, up here. And we can run these lines accordingly. Let's see. I don't like that. Let's see. That was an output priority on the coal, which would be right there. And you both will run into that. I have 2 coal lines running right here that are coming from the train. I got the outpost set up. I did not get the train set up. And these guys are just running directly from that station. How do we want to do this here? I think what I would like to do... Let's curve this around so that will merge in. We'll put an input priority on the right there. That will come down like that. And then I want... Boy, I would like to get this line merged in as well. Let's see, can we do that? All right, so you come in, then we'll split those two. Input priority on the right. Did that register? There we go. Our input priority on the left there. That'll give us 2 lines coming out. You are going to go this way, and you will feed these guys. And you will continue out. I want an output priority on the left right there. And this will come up. Feed our buffer. And then that will come back down and feed the coal line. All right, and let's get all that upgrade planned. And let's actually do stack inserters on these guys as well as you. Okay, and we don't have those power poles, so let's update those. Is one gonna cover all that? It is. All right, that is what I'm thinking. Let's see what that looks like when we actually do it. Are we going to be able to get enough power up and running for this to even work? Looks like it. All right, and that'll be slow until that catches back up. Let's go ahead. We're going to have to go down to the mall real quick and grab a train so that we can get the coal train running again. Or the coal train running. And while we're here, let's grab some belt. Let's grab some underground. And miners. Miners. As well as a train. Oh, tutorials. That's weird. What are you trying to tell me, game? Am I doing something incorrectly? Who knows? Who knows? All right, and we still have some more coal in our trash slot, so let's go ahead and pull that out. All right, coal train is going to be here at the coal station. We're going to have a train as well as a couple of cars. We're going to make that good old coal black. And your schedule, you are going to go to main coal until your cargo is empty. And we want to send you to mining ore coal until you have a full cargo wagon. All right, and I got the outpost set up, but I, however, do not have all of the miners and stuff in place. I also spent some time putting some turrets around the area, just because it didn't seem like it was the most safe. I don't think we have a lot of biters and stuff over here. I'm not worried about that so much as I'm worried about... well, it's totally worried about biters. What am I even saying? I think we cleared most of these out over here, but I'm worried that somehow these might make their way around and expand, and I'm just not gonna see it when it happens. All right, I think that is a good share of the miners here. That is going to get the coal moving, and that is going to get coal going back to the base and being unloaded. And that is going to start filling the system. How's power looking here? It looks like power is back up. We don't have any going to the smelting line, but this should take care of that. How are we doing power-wise now? All right, we're back up into the positive. All right, I'm going to hop here on the coal train. We're going to go back to base, and now we can go back to working on science. All right, not my proudest bit of spaghetti work right here, but I think it's going to work. What is the notification we're getting here? Pipes. Oh, we need pipe. Can we make pipe? That's logistics. Yes, we can. There we go. And that should actually give us even more power. Fantastic. Okay, I've got... Okay, I want to snip that line, and I want to get that running up that way. This is not necessary anymore. This was just temporary to feed the trains until we got the coal station up. I would actually rather save all this space and just send you down like we did before. That'll go through down into this line and get filtered out per normal. All right, and that should be being prioritized, and it is. That should be being prioritized, and it is. But this priority and this priority are going to fight each other, and that's okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I don't know how necessary this is, but just for consistency's sake, and because it's so easy now, let's go ahead and update all of that to red. And let's get down here and start working a bit on the yellow science. I noticed that Bruce is becoming a problem. Remember Bruce? Yeah, he's over here still. Um, I noticed that if I were to leave the outpost or leave the main base when I still had robots, out, he would go and blow them up as they tried to pass across here to reach me. My fault, very cruel. We only have 19 bots right now. That's because Bruce ate them all. Well, I don't know. Did we have 20 or did we have 30? I don't remember. He's either 8, 10, or 11. Or 1 or 11. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the ones that we're missing there are definitely Bruce-related injuries. Okay, so science. The yellow science, I believe we have everything we need for it. And that's kind of the one that I want to get going. We're going to need 7 of these. 2 processing units, 1 flying robot frame, and 3 low-density structures. I don't think it matters which one it goes in on. So we'll just go ahead and throw out a couple of lines here. And line you guys up. Do I not have any of those? Oh, I don't have any of those. Let's get some of those. But we can go ahead and ghost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is how many of those we're going to need. That. All right, and that's going to spit out on that line right there. No. Okay, and yellow science all the way down. And this will end up being this line on the old science bus. Possibly do that on the outside and make it a little bit neater. We'll just do that for now because we are going to have the next levels of science coming in at the bottom. And let's get some lights. Okay, so let's see. I think I said, or I thought, that we were going to do processing units and flying robot frames on... Let's do those on the inside. And we'll do the low-density structures on the outside. There's no real science involved in that. That was just me thinking. Throw some more lights out here. Is that light going to conflict? No, but the power pole... No, it's the power pole will. Always a problem. Okay, so robot frames and blue circuits on this line. Nope, on this line. This line right here. Right there. And robot frames, they're just right here. So we can get that with a minimal effort. Let's see, by the time we've run that through, we might as well just go ahead and bring them both underground. That moved it to where that needed to be. Okay, that's fine. We'll just not worry about the light because it's daylight. And that should bring all of you guys in there. Okay, and then we just need the low density structures on this level right here. And where are those? Oh. Oh. Okay. I went too far down. That's all right. There's we can make that work. Let's see if we brought those right here. Barely even noticeable. Boy, I'm having some power pole problems here, aren't I? All right, and let's throw a light right there, just because we can. And, yeah, I believe that should work. Okay, and we're done with our reserve there, and you guys are producing. All right, come here, base bots. Give me my stuff. Very nice. And, you guys are producing? You are producing. Fantastic. Let's see. What do we got going in the queue right now? A whole bunch of garbage. Can we get this? What else can we get with yellow science? Personal RoboPort 2s. These are a whole bunch of nice to haves. Yeah, rocket control units. We could get projectile damage. That's going to be a good one, too. Let's focus on that one. Military 4. Focus on that one. Oh, nope, that one. The robot speed, definitely. Then let's get the personal reactor and the RoboPort Mark II, and in that, we can go ahead and start worrying about upgrading things. Yeah, the big thing that I would like to get done now, though, is get those logistic chests so we can get some logistics organized. Set up recyclers, wood recyclers, wood burners, all sorts of things. And let's see, that just needs to come up and go directly in there. Do I already have these set? I do, and I do. So that should be ready to go. Hey, and here's our first little batch of yellow science coming in. I'm going to go ahead and X those out. We'll go ahead and get the explosives one since it's so close, and that'll give a little chance for some of the yellow to buffer up. All right, and let's see. The next one is purple. That's going to require rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. All right, and it's the same ratio, right? Yeah, 3:21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's just do that. Oh, you guys are in robot range, right? Yeah. Oh, we just don't have any. Did we not get our? Okay, I guess the base bots have reserved them. Yes. Okay, that's why they weren't being built. Okay, what do we need for this? Electric furnaces, rail, as well as productivity modules. 30 rail. rail is produced for every second. I'm going through my mind here. I remember a lot of discussions on direct insert for rails. That might be the way to do it. And I didn't really think about it. I just kind of casually made a note of it. And, you know, not everything you read on the internet is true. It was a discussion, I believe, on Reddit back whenever the new science recipes. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I think we could get by with what, like maybe 3 rail machines? 2 rail machines? I don't see a effective way for that to work with this ratio. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it a little bit. I'll give that a little bit of thought before moving ahead too far with it. The important thing, though, is that we are currently making yellow science, and our logistics system is getting ready to kick in. Let's see. Is there anything that we need to add to the mall that we have not already? Blue belt. I don't believe we have that. I've just been randomly researching things, so I don't know anything that we have. These are our logistics chests. We're getting ready to unlock those right now. We don't have the assembly machine 3, which goes right there. Let's see. Are we missing anything? What are you? You are beacons, and I don't think we have those. We did get some nuclear stuff, and I've started making that stuff. I just pasted the blueprint over. We've got 4 reactors, 2 in the can there, and there's 2 back there, which is why I put that limit at 2. We do have some centrifuges, as well as all of these things. You know what? I don't even look to see if we have any uranium. Up here we do. We've got a lot of it. Boy, I really haven't even thought that we may. It may be better to go nuclear than it is to continue on with steam. But we could just fit another. We could easily fit another steam thing in here. That's the whole thing with that, and we wouldn't interrupt Bruce, I don't think. And we do have water over here, so we could save one of those and maybe build a reactor over here somewhere. That's a possibility. Yeah. Just run a train up there off of this one. We'd have to clear out some stuff up there, but, you know, that's not such a thing. I'd like it if there was uranium over here. I guess we haven't explored everything over there yet, so maybe that would be something we could do. Let's see. Coal is looking better now, though. Definitely. That's all working. How's this outpost looking? Good. Everything is backed up and at least complete right now. And let's see. What else was I want to check? I was wanting to check refining. How is this moving along? Petroleum is kind of leaking. Okay, we're probably at the point now where we may need to go ahead and expand these out. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as somebody pointed out. Yes, I only did 9 of them up here. That's okay. I should have enough room to fit in 1 more. And I don't think anything's going to be adversely affected by that. I think that should be I think that should work out just fine. And it looks like it is. The only thing we have is that I'm suspecting that our crude oil supply is going to drop significantly just because we've only got 3 wells supporting this. We'll see how that works over time. I'm imagining it's going to go down pretty darn quick. Boy, I like this map mode building. Oh, and I'm just right here. Just looking at the numbers, I think we're going to have to fit a lot more plastic in here somehow. A lot more plastic, probably a lot more solid fuel, and that's not even to mention rocket fuel. And I don't think we're going to be able to get by with this many refineries. I think we're actually going to have to end up expanding that a bit. So we might have another refinery somewhere. I don't know, maybe up there by the nuclear reactor. All the miscellaneous stuff that we haven't built is going up here. That's one way that's going to work. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we get purple science situated. And, boy, red circuits sure are. I imagine that probably has to do with plastic. And, yes, it does. That and the fact that we don't have this second line of copper set up. That would help out as well. And, what's going on here? Oh, we're not making these. We can just upgrade. Okay. And let's see, that's backing up a little bit. We could help that a little bit just by putting a splitter right there to get those circuits on both sides of the belt. Yeah, and plastic, I'm hoping plastic is going to catch back up a bit once we get that petroleum up a bit. Why aren't you guys... What's going on here? I'm wrapping up this episode, I promise. Okay, you're not getting oil. Why are you not getting oil? You are getting oil. You don't have water. Oh! Boy, talk about shouting at the screen. Okay, there we go. Now all those people are running. I was seeing flames over here earlier, I thought, which is what was confusing me. Well, I tell you what it is. I was seeing the little water icons. That's what messes me up. It's really hard to... yeah, I'm done with that. All right, that should increase all that production quite significantly. How are we doing on lubricant now? It's still a little bit low, but that will help with that as well. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we're still going to work on purple science and potentially find out what else I messed up with this refining setup. All right, thank you. See you next time.